So let's just start. So we'll do some really nice mobility. I'm just going to put this little heater on for 2 seconds. Okay, darling, so lots and lots of nice shoulder work to get that lymph system moving. So just take it into a nice kind of warrior pose, and we're just going to take our arms up and down as we straighten our legs. And 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then over. So some really quite sort of fast, just to warm ourselves up. It's freezing. And I'm going to say a silent prayer for those poor children that have 6, I've heard it, 6 children. It's heartbreaking. Oh, and then the other side, and then again, and then up, and 2, and 3, and 4. So yeah, for anyone who's kind of, I'm just going to put this on YouTube as well, just for anyone that's struggling with kind of lymphedema. Just take it over, and it's just about keeping your arms kind of moving, your shoulders, and 4, and 3. So we won't use weights today, darling. We're just going to think about kind of the actions that our shoulder does, and then back in. So then take your arms together, so elbows in into that rotator cuff. Keep your shoulders down, open through the chest, and we're just going to come up and lower. So working through the calves, and 2. And we'll do some abdominal work where we're just doing some nice rolling actions as well to, you know, because there's lots of lymph through our torso as well. And again for 4, keep the belly in, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then hands onto the shoulders, and again just round, and 2, and 3, and 4, 4 more, 4, 3. So because I've got a damaged shoulder on this left side, it just doesn't kind of move as lovely as this side. And again, this feels really free, there's no pain. And sometimes when we're in pain or, you know, discomfort, we tend to not use the side at all, and then the lymph becomes even more clogged. And the other side, and if you've obviously had any kind of lymph node removal, then it's like a traffic jam that just gets stuck, and that's why you get the swelling. And again, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then all we're going to do is just take a little couple of pelvic tilts under. So just under and out. So stick under and out. So when you come under, think about drawing that belly in a little bit. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Then into that pelvic circle. So hips going one direction, you round, tuck under, nice and slow. And under. And again, keep everything moving. I was doing this on Saturday night. I've never danced so much in my life on Saturday. It was a wonderful grown-up disco. Full of old people, but it was fab. And the other way. 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, let's take it down. So we'll still keep moving our arms in. So we'll do front raise. So the shoulder can obviously do this. Again, try and think about that length through the crown of the head. I had my hair cut the other day and I can feel it's just, sorry. Okay, so shoulders down. Even think about that retraction if you want, Deb. So keeping the shoulder blades together. So you're opening up the chest. Otherwise, then chest muscles become super, super tight, which they're already tight when you sat over a computer all day. So even think about taking your arms just backwards so you're getting that lovely stretch. And 4, and 3, and 2. We'll keep in the squat, but we'll do bicep. So imagine you've got a weight. So again, we're just going to take, in fact, let's do it into a lunge, a bicep. So again, draw the tummy in, weight slightly forward, and in, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now think about your hands. Remember that that's where lymphedema often kind of settles. Not for everyone, but a lot of people in the wrist. So we're just going to open up the fingers, and for 4. And sometimes the hands can feel really quite tight. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. The other side. Very similar, but see if you can take your arms out to the side. Draw the tummy in. Open up the fingers and make a fist and open wide. And again. And 4. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Well done. And then into that protraction. So take the, and again, try not to do this. That's what can sometimes happen. So shoulder blades together, out, and then squeeze them even more. And then out. If you want to still do strength work, in. And 2. And 3. And 4. And again, length through the crown of the head. 7, it's just thinking about your posture sometimes. Thinking about length through the crown of the head, shoulders away from your ears, and pull back. And 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Give your calves a bit of a rest. Let's do, so if you've got an affected side, so some side that feels tighter than the other, always do the better side first to give you an indication of your range of motion. And then up, and just like this. And down. And then the other side. And down. So you might have the same range of motion. So for me, I can get it up, but it's just at that end range I feel it on this left side. And again. And you can do both together, shoulders down. And up. And 2. Good. And then just take your feet so they're in first position. And just now, just think about drawing up through the belly. So you think about your pelvic floor muscle, the muscles that stop you in mid-flow, and just gently draw them in so everything's still. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, beautiful. And sometimes, like now, it's starting to feel easier when you've moved it. And then just take arm out to the side and make a figure of 8. So you're just circling. Yeah, circling, so our brain's saying, this shoulder joint's really nice. It moves well, the fluid around it. 2, and 1. Well done. The other side, and down. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So we've done rotation. You can also do rotation like this with hands together. Again, squeeze it. So just do a little squeeze down. So this isn't rotation. This is just retracting through the shoulder blades, opening up the chest. Feels ever so nice. You can do your hands against a wall and pull back. And 2, and 1. And then you can just see how that feels in and out. Try and not kind of move your wrist. So keep the wrist static. And again, just close your eyes. Notice when you're doing it, is there more of a stretch through one side? Again, my left side. 2, and 1. So the shoulder can do this, it can do this, it can do this, it can do that, and it can do extension. So again, see how this feels then. This one when you go back, and then in, back, and in. If it doesn't feel right home, just take the palms together and just do it like that. Little like a roll back. And again, out. Triceps are nice because obviously it works the back of your arm as well, the tricep muscle, but it just creates that little bit of stretch. And again, keep drawing that chin backwards and into the chest. 2, and 1. And then the other side. And 3, 2, and 1. And then go to a wall. If you've got a wall, Debs, I'm trying to think where I can go. So you want, imagine that I've got a wall here, my forearm is on the wall. I'll try it with, let me just move my massage bed. Okay, so this arm is on the wall, everything's still, and I'm just turning away. So I'm creating this opening here. Take a breath in, back to centre, and again, and centre, and again, and centre, and again, and then switch. So again, turn, turn. Two more, and one. And then obviously them strength one steps you can do yourself, it's hard to see on a video. Okay, so let's just take a couple of big shrugs. Big shrug. Oh. And let's do a little bit of our neck work as well. So again, retract, so you like you're giving yourself a double chin almost, and then just let it go normal, not forward like this. So back, and then back, and then back, and then just take the chin to chest, and then back up, and again in, chin to chest, and up, in, chin to chest. One more. Good, well done. And then some little shoulders, so again, little neck work, sorry. Think about that little pen on your nose, just so everything just become quite loose, so you're not standing too tight. And then just have some little circles. Circle there. You'll hear all that crackling, ugh. And then keep shoulders down. Again, retract them a little bit. So you're opening up the chest, little chin in, and then just have a rotation, and back to centre. Yeah. Well, I drunk on Saturday night. Yeah, I thought I was being really good, but I obviously wasn't, so I can hear all that horrible toxins from the Prosecco. Oh, the football. Let's not talk about the football. I was thinking about you, yeah. Oh my God, an England and a France supporter. And then take it out, so just hold. Oh, I can feel that in my foot, Deb. That's from wearing heels all night on Saturday and dancing. Don't know how I managed it. I didn't think, I thought my legs were great, but I can feel that foot. And it's with your foot being in like that, isn't it? Yeah. And then the other side, yeah. Can't feel it in my legs, and we were squatting big time, and we were doing some funny moves on the dance floor. And again, they were all saying, this is because of you, Jude, this is why we can all get down in a deep squat in our 40s and 50s. And again, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It just shows you, find this one, but this one, because I brought the ankle on this side, you just, yeah. And then just take that, sorry if you can't see properly on the video, I'm just turning my toes under and stretching the front of the foot, which can feel a little bit intense, or certainly does for me on this side today. And then the other side, so again just push feet in. Be surprised how much kind of tension we carry in our feet. Well done. And then let's just go into, again, a little bit of a balance. So again, for falling, the stronger you are, hopefully you can stop yourself from falling. But just spread, and it's more important, even not so much stopping yourself, but more important that the bones are strong. Way, what ba do ba do. And hold, la la la. And hold, and then up. push that. I always think of the big toe as being like, I always think of like dogs and like the big padding, you know, the padding on the paws. And I always think of my big toe really pushing that padding into the mat to stabilise. And for 4, 3, 2. My arms feel like they're going overhead really easy now after all them works. And then hold. Hopefully your balance is better than mine this morning. Good, amazing. And the other side. So again, just whoop, lift up, push, really spread the toes. Think about the 4 corners of the feet. Big toe in, little toe, and the 2 corners of the heel. And again, just hold, and then up. I think I'm still tipsy from side and out. And 2, 3, 4. Good, lovely. Excellent. 4. If you're managing to do this, guys, without wobbling, that shows a lot of strength in that leg. And just hold. And brilliant, well done. Let's just do a nice little stretch for the calf muscle. So again, just your basic calf muscle, weight into the front knee, and then just drive that heel into the mat, feeling the stretch. Hold. I think I'm going to work till next Wednesday, Debs, I think. Just have Thursday, Friday off. Yeah. Just hold. And the other side. So again, push the heel into the mat. Hold. And then again, just to open up that chest, let's just come back up, and then just take your feet ever so slightly inwards, just ever so slightly. So you're stretching a bit more through the outer, and then just really pull together. Chin towards the chest, and then hips backwards, and just gently come forwards. And like a half one, hold. And then gently back in. And then just come into centre position again. And just gently see if you can take one hand on the head. Take the other hand behind your back. And again, don't let the shoulder roll in. Pull the shoulder blades together so you're creating this bigger gap as you can through here. And just gently down. Beautiful. Gently back to centre. Switch again. Again, pull back and then down. Pull the shoulder blade together. And gently up. Well done. One IT band stretch, and then we're going to get down. If you don't mind, Deb, I'm going to send something to someone. So I want to. We'll do some really deep core, but in a really lovely position, head and shoulders on the mat to get really used to that neutral spine, and then we'll do some really nice back stretches. So just take like this. So the leg that's in front, the same hand goes up, you take the opposite wrist, hand on the opposite, you know what I mean, and then over, and again, that feels good. Take a breath in, out through the mouth. Again, try not to let the arm kind of start creeping forward again and closing all this up. And then gently back. Just take couple of big circles. And then soften that front knee. Take the hips back, chin to chest, and just gently forwards. Again, don't force it. See, I didn't think I would tie, but after all that dancing, I think I can just. Normally I'll touch the floor, I'm just going to hold it there. And then gently up. And backwards, and then the other side. Hello, there's a big fat cat in my garden. And then again, same hand up to the ceiling as the leg in front. Opposite one again, try not to go forward, so keep everything nice and open. Take it over. Oh God, I love this stretch. Take a breath in. And out. In. And out. 2 more. Oh, we had a lovely yesterday. The neighbours over the road, we know them. They invited like pretty much all the street for like a little Christmas party. I obviously wasn't drinking because I was feeling a bit delicate. But oh, it was so nice to meet everyone. New people, chin to chest, hips backwards, gently down. And she'd made these little, well, I don't know if she knows, she can't have made them. I think she must have bought these little cheese soufflés. Oh my God. And again, take a breath in. There's definitely nothing healthy about party food, is there? But every now and then. And then gently back up. Gorgeous. So I had a really good kind of stretch out, guys. Let's come down onto the mat. So we'll just do a little bit of work. So just take your time. If you want to just watch on screen before you start working out. Zoom is great in lots of ways for time management and stuff, but it's not always great because I can't come around and check people in class, or obviously on screen you can't really see that clearly. So it's really important that we really look at our posture and where we are. So I harp on about this all the time. It's really important that your pubic bone, hip bones and belly button are nice and level. Yeah, one's not tipping forward, one's not tipping back. So you never ever want the hip bones higher than the pubic bone, or you'll have this big gaping hole in your upper thoracic spine as well as your lower. So what you want to do is imagine that tray of drinks. So just do some little pelvic tilts, forward and back, forward and back. Feels nice on the back, this as well. It's quite nice for some back relief to just bring it back and just lift the bum ever so slightly and then back down. So bridge is amazing, but sometimes if the back's hurting can be a bit too much. So it's just nice to do a pelvic imprint and lift. And then back. And then just start really decreasing that movement. So making it smaller and smaller until you feel that you are not rocking forward or backwards. So depending on posture, ideally you want the ribs in and together. So the rib cage is on the mat pretty much. And then a little gap underneath the lumbar spine. Chin towards the chest. If you are seeing more of the back of the room and you can't create that inwards motion, give yourself a little bit of a cushion to make sure that the neck is nice and long. And we're going to keep that posture. Length through the front of the chest. Hands down by your side. Yeah, and we're just going to gently, without rocking side to side, take it back to basics and just take one leg out. And with the core, bring it back in. Without any movement through forward and back or any movement side to side. So again, push the ribs down and just out and back in. I can really feel my core in this. Everything is tightening, even though I'm not doing crazy movements. And again. So ideally, if you were in class now, Debs, I would be putting my hand underneath your lumbar spine and hopefully there is no movement. So you're not increasing the gap or decreasing it when you bring the leg back in. Good. Just strengthening everything. Keep thinking about that navel to spine, that navel away from an imaginary hot curl. And 2. Well done. Take hands out wide, bring your feet back a little bit. Just do a couple of supine spine stretches. One more each side. Beautiful. Now again, so we're in bridge. So your feet are close to your bum if you're in bridge, but we're going to do some more abdominals, so we're just going to walk the feet away again. So again, nice neutral spine, push the ribs in and down so the feels flat and strong. Take your hands underneath your head. Little chin nod, make sure that the hands feel like they are supporting the head. So lift up a little bit. Yeah. Keep the elbows really wide. You don't want to shorten everything again. Wide. And then lift. Slide your hands. Make sure when you come back down, you're not pushing out. And when you come up, you're not pushing into the back. So everything's in neutral. Chest lift in neutral spine. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. And again. For 5. Lower. For 4. Lower. 3. Lower. 2. Lower. 1. Lower. Let's do 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. Hold it. See if you can come up a bit more. That's where you want to be coming, so you can feel the shake in the abdominals. Lower. Don't take the head all the way down. Keeping the ribs together, in and down. And again. Pilates is all about small, precise moves. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Gently down. Again, take your arms out to stretch out the back. Try and do it in neutral still. So we're going to inhale over with the knees as we just relax the belly. Blowing it up on that inhale, so letting the belly rise to the ceiling. And then bring the belly back down so it's nice and flat again, back to centre. The other way, over, inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath, draw the tummy in, back to centre. The other way. Draw the tummy in, back to centre, and again. So just check your arms. I don't know if you noticed, then I moved my arm a little bit. It was a bit like that, and then that creates that narrowing there. So you want to just, I always think of running water from shoulder to elbow to wrist. So we're just going to keep in this position and then just walk our feet back again to do a little bit of bridge work. So I'm going to send this to my friend Emma. Emma, if your back's really bothering you this morning, then just do a little imprint release. Yeah, so imprint, go back into that arch position and then just lift a little bit. Otherwise, just see how you're feeling this one, Debs. I think you like bridge arms. So take a breath in. And again, gently roll the lower back into the mat. And start gently taking your bum away, your lower back, your mid back, keeping the ribs down, and you're just creating this nice opening of the hip area, strengthening the back and the legs. Take a breath in, and slowly lower. Just see how slow, if you move your spine, yeah, your vertebrae, the joints in between, just kind of like bone by bone. It takes a fair while to get down. And again, gently up, sending the knees long. Take a breath in, gently down. Beautiful. 2 more. Gently down. Lovely. Last one. Excellent. Okay, lengthen your left leg. Take your right leg into tabletop, opposite hand, and just gently come over. Just taking a big breath in. If you've got backs bothering you at all, Debs, I don't think it is this morning, Dad, but if it is at all, you might want to release it a little bit and just keep kind of coming in for a bit, releasing for a bit, and then just pushing each time just that little bit further. It's quite a nice move this. Just hold. Release a little bit, and then come back again. And just take some lovely deep breaths in. And out. In. And out. Last one. And just back to centre. Just take a little hug into chest. And then just take that foot on the inner thigh of the other knee. Just give it a little kind of rub around the groin, inner thigh area. And let's do the other side. So again, just into tabletop. So you might come over. Sometimes, I don't suffer with lower back, I'm really lucky. But sometimes if clients have got like SI issues or anything, they'll get to him, they're like, oh. So just rock back a little bit. Take a breather. Go that little bit further if you can. Not into pain. And just back a bit more. And then each time just gently, gently taking it a little bit further each time. And back. And last one. But that's gone quick, Debs. And then gently back to centre position and just come over onto your front bed. And again, we'll just do a little bit, just a tiny bit, to just get used to that protraction again. So come onto your front, hands into capital W, push your pubic bone and draw the belly in and just pull. Don't lift your head and chest today, just pull the scapula together and then lower back down. And again, just pull. So you're lifting your forearms up off the mat, neck is nice and long, and down. And again, pull and back. Retract and back. You don't even have to bring the arms away, you can just retract and just hold that position, keeping the neck long. And lower, and again push your pubic bone down, draw the belly in, retract, you can lift if you want, or not. And then come on to 4-point kneeling, I'm losing my pants. And then just come into a nice cow pose. And a cat. And a cow, and a cat, and a cow. Last one. And then just tuck your toes and just gently walk it back today. Just have a little bit of softness in the knees, just have a little bounce, And then just start straightening a little bit, not too much, not the whole way, just see if you can have a little round circle. So you just round it. The back's bothering you a bit, just take the legs a little bit wider and you feel that stretch through the lower back. Circle the other way. And then gently back up. And yeah, don't forget these ones as well, Debs. These are lovely, you know, your pendulum ones. These are really quite nice, but go not too crazy so you're not taking it right back. So thank you.